Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. I am Kamal Syazwan from RY43. Our group did a poll for smoker in University of Malaysia Perlis. Basically, our project kept track of smoker by listing them into our database. We did a GUI integrated with MySQL, and every data that exists into our GUI will be sent directly into our database. The program will then calculate the amount of smoker and display the health information of which the disease they are possible of getting. For our project backgrounds, smokers poll aims to change the manual system of recording manually by handling our survey from our university student to fill in and replacing it with more efficient way, which is computerized system. And for quite some time, tracking and recording number of smokers among university students have been inaccurate because handling out survey form for university student it is a harder process because it requires physical form and more effort by the student themselves to fill in the form with their information. Next, it is well known that the human energy is limited, so smokers pool is an innovative to make it easier by having the record in computerized database by merely using their metric number and their information will be automatically filled. Staff can click on their respective choice on the pool and the student result will be stored in the database of which then manipulated. Thus, manually maintaining the data will require much more efforts. Finally, the data will be easier to lose and probability to damage the data will be higher as it was conducted manually and did not have any backup data. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Farhan Hizami bin Mustafa Bakri. Next, I want to list all the process that involved in our smokers poll system that are done manually and can be integrated as computerized system. First, a campaign is held from one university to another to increase awareness about this campaign. We give them a form so the student can fill in the form and our staff will key in the data in our database system. Second, a website with this computerized database is established and is spread through the campaign. Third, students is compulsory to complete the poll. If they didn't complete the poll, their name will not be in our database system. And lastly, students answer the poll provide and their result is stored in our database.
Assalamualaikum. Hello, I'm Nas. So as you can see, our name system will be smokers poll system and our user will be the university staff. So our system actually include two users that are student and staff, but only the staff will key in the data into the system because the student only need to fill in manually into a form that are given. So next slide. Next will be the module names. We have three modules that are student information modules, result modules, and health information modules. In the student module, the staff will need to key in the student information, including whether the student is smoking or not. So then the system can display the particular student information. So next, second, for the result modules, the system can display the total number of students that are smoked. And last, for the health information module, based on the form that the student have keyed in, their health will be displayed.
Hi, I am Muhammad Shafik. I'm from RY43 now. I'm going to explain about use case diagram. We have three modules, that is student information, result module, and health information. In our smoker pool, like Nas mentioned just now, we have a result module that is we can display our smoker pool, the result. Then health information. In health information, we can display the smokers pool disease. Example like lung cancer and etc. Next, I will move to activity diagram. Activity diagram for student registration. We have two table, that is student and staff. Firstly, student will fill the form. After that, the staff will insert the data. Will collect the form and insert the data whether the student smoke or not. If the student smoke, then the student will fill another form. if the student non-smoke, so it's nothing. Smoker poll, we use SQL command, so we didn't use Java syntax like staff, student and health information in class diagram, because most of our data in MySQL. Now we move to sequence diagram. Sequence diagram for student registration. In sequence diagram, it look like nail shape. The staff, form and student look like nail shape, and the staff, it seems like activity diagram for student registration, but only the sequence is different. And in here, staff go to the form and insert data, and student have fill form and smoke form goes to the form. Okay, last, this is a sequence diagram for health information. They have two like nail shape, there is staff and form. The staff, they have two arrows there, get metric ID and check smoker form, and it goes, and then the arrow goes to the form, and from form it have two arrow also. There is display good condition and display this information. Thank you.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Rifaat from RY43. What we does in our Java mini program is that we connect SQL into Java. It is basically integrated by using a MySQL connector. Basically, what we does is we connect the SQL into Java by connect here, and the username is root, and the password is 123456. It is what we set. Okay, so now it is connected and we can see the tables in the SQL. Okay, our test is our test table is our data for smokers that we stored. Okay, here is the smokers information. Okay, this is our GUI in Java. So basically what we does is we run the program and the Java GUI will pop up. So we just enter the metric ID for a particular student. For this example, it will be Hamizan. The number will be 01362772800. And if he smokes, we'll press Y, and if he doesn't, we press no. For this case, he doesn't smoke, so we press N. So we just enter his address and we just press add, and the student will be added into database. How do we know this? Okay, back to our Java NetBeans. From the services, we can see the data stored in the test. So we view the data. Right, okay. So here is the information. Hamizan, if we enter Hamizan as well, so now he is here. So here's the ID for Hamizan 1513, and the data is stored. Okay. Okay, in our Java program in NetBeans, this JDBC example is our IO for smokers. So basically, we identify the connection to the database by initializing the JDBC driver, which is the MySQL connector here, and the static final string, which is the DB URL for local hosts and smokers to connect it to the database. And here is where we initialize the database user ID and password, which is user, root, and password 123456. Okay, when we run this program, the output will tell us the student who smokes and the number of smokers, which is 8 in our case, and also the health information, which they have high probability of having lung disease and cancer. Okay, for our GUI, we initialize the public class register student, and then in our student controller is where we control the data. The JDBC driver is where we initialize the MySQL connector. This is the one where connects the database into Java. This is the DB URL, where URL for our database. In our case, our database name is smokers, so we put smokers here. And this is the string for database credential, which is user, root, and the password is 123456. Okay. In our string query is where we put the SQL statement, which is insert into test. We are inserting the data into our table, which is test. Then the values. This is where we use get for our get command for our user. Okay, then the statement STM is the connection that create the statement. Okay, then we do the student Java. We basically declare the variable for everything, which is ID, name, contact number, address, and smoke. Then we just refer it again to which the variable belongs to. Then the public string will get the ID and return the ID. Then it will return the name and all. Just do it. Okay. Then in our register student view is our GUI. This is the design for our GUI. Register student. It has student ID, student name, contact number, smoke, and address. This is where we design. For the source, okay, we have public register student view here. Okay, here is the button. Okay, here is the add button, and it will come to here. Okay, we declare the string ID, text ID. We get a text which the user entered to, and the name and contact number, address, more. We basically get whatever they type into the box. Okay, this is the loop. Okay, that is all from in our GUI. And thank you for watching.